It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
It's the home of the Celtics here in Boston as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. We're all set to bring you NBA action. Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. The Celtics are looking to grab one here for the home fans in Boston before heading out on the road. Going up against a capable opponent, but you see their confidence. This one they feel they should win. They'll look to come out strong and show they're the better team.
And, you know, for Boston, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
I would not write them off completely in terms of the title picture just yet. Still a lot of basketball to be played.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Warren is out there with Marvin Williams. And it's Hawes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Middleton for 3. No good. Some solid defense from Knight.
Tell you what, guys, it was a bit of a mixed bag for Eric Bledsoe last season. Average career highs in rebounds and assists. Those were the good parts. But for some reason, the field goal and three-point percentages dropped 30-plus points.
Now here's Middleton. Brandon Knight missing his last shot. And Middleton kicks to Sullinger. Pass to Thomas. And it's sent back by Bledsoe. Shot's good by Middleton. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to Indiana.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. With a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim, well, that's got to wear on you.
That one goes. Count.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now Thomas. He's coming off a 34-point game against Indiana. And Middleton kicks to Crowder. And again, it's Boston converting. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Bledsoe, here we go. And the Suns miss again.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
A nice shot by Knight.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And here is Jordan. He had 13 points in the win against Indiana.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively also doing a great job. Couple blocks in that game as well.
Now here's Sullinger, leading by 5. Here's Crowder. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Outside for Thomas. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Thomas got 5 now.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
It's tipped. Now here's Crowder. He's guarded by Knight. Crowder kicks to Thomas. Pass to Middleton. He dishes it to Crowder. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Suns trail by 7. Nobody near Williams. Drills it from outside. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Thomas with the ball. He has 5. Crowder kicks to Sullinger. And he gets it to go. Sullinger's got his second basket of the night.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Outside Knight. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And he gets it to go.
And on the bench for the Suns is Jeff Hornacek, probably one of the tougher coaches in the league. He'll do your ear if you make mental errors.
Now here's Thomas. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And Sullinger kicks to Thomas. An easy 2 points on the layup. Thomas got 7 points in the game. Suns trail by 5. And for Coach Hornacek, Greg, he learned from one of the toughest coaches as a player. You know, several trips to the finals. And you know this guy well, Clark. Jerry Sloan was the guy that molded Jeff Hornacek.
One of the outstanding coaches in the history of the NBA, Jerry Sloan. Although Hornacek saw all that success in Utah, this is a homecoming job for him because he started his career in Phoenix.
Here's Middleton. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Outside Thomas. 6 to shoot, and stolen by Knight. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. Puts it up from 12. Rebound Boston. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they play 10 games, each side would win 5.
Boston making some changes. Zeller, he's checked in for Sullinger. C.J. Miles comes in for Chris Middleton. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. And the Suns here with a different look. Lewis checked in for Hawes. P.J. Tucker comes in for Marvin Williams. Lance Stevenson's checked in for Warren. And it's Booker in for Eric Bledsoe.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket.
Now here's Zeller. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. To the paint. Here's Galloway. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. The Suns 5th.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
Evans, he's checked in for the Celtics. Rasul Butler comes in for Jay Crowder. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk to Jeff Hornacek.
Guys, he anticipates they'll be able to take advantage of the perimeter defense they're facing today and convert a lot of easy chances and uncontested looks from the outside. We'll see if they can knock them down, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Clark.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, because that's really the only way that you can force the defense to spread out and extend itself. And when that happens, then other opportunities are created. Beautiful play by Lance Stevenson. He's as gifted a passer as we have in the league.
Galloway, the pass to Miles. Here's Zeller. Rebounded by Tucker.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And Brandon Knight, the bucket on the assist from Stevenson. And it's 6 points for Brandon Knight.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Galloway. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. 4 on the clock. Here's Butler. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Butler's got his first points in this one.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
And guys, Brandon Knight really fits the mold of the new breed of NBA combo guard. He has the length and quickness to guard ones and twos, and his skill set allows him to generate offense both in transition as well as the half court.
The Celtics have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Here's Galloway. He's guarded by Stevenson. Galloway, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Outside Knight lets it go with a 3. And Galloway pulls it down. Boston trailing. Now Miles. He had 10 points in the win against Indiana. Zeller with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. Here's Galloway. Boston again missing. The Suns shooting an impressive 60% early. Stevenson dishes to Knight. And Stevenson kicks it to Tucker. Suns keep it alive. There's Galloway. Defended by Booker. The feed to Butler. Galloway kicks to Miles. And the shot is long. And here's Phoenix. Tucker the pass to Knight. He feeds it to Lure. Plenty of space. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Watching P.J. Tucker, he does all the little things for you, plus some big ones as well. Ever since he came into the league, Clark, he's been a tremendous glue guy.
Yeah, he's a Velcro guy. You don't want him handling the ball a bunch or launching a lot of threes, but he's physically imposing, and he gives you what he's got. You know the effort is always going to be there with him.
Archie Goodwin, he's checked in for Brandon Knight.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And talking about P.J. Tucker, he's really played the same role the past 3 seasons. Excellent inside-out defender, tremendous rebounder for his size, and he really plays within his limitations, taking only shots he can make and also not turning the ball over.
Suns leading by 3. 1:37 left in the first. Booker. No good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
You know, it's funny. We talk about glue guys like Tucker being instrumental to winning the championship, but it's really about trying to find the best guys at what they do. And the case can be made that Tucker is one of the best in the NBA at what he does.
And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you look at Reggie Evans, he hasn't done a lot as a basketball player, but what he does really well. Rebound like a maniac. And he defends the post as if his family is in danger.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. When one thinks of Reggie Evans, one word often comes to mind: hustle. It's through sheer relentlessness that he's made it over 13 years, Greg, in this NBA.
You know, he always gives maximum effort. The numbers and usage rate were down a little last year, but I believe he still has the fire and energy to give you a few good minutes every game.
Here's Galloway following the basket by Lance Stevenson. Galloway kicks to Evans. Passes it to Zeller. Another shot. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Boston. Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the night. That one is off. Some changes for Boston. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Evans. And Middleton subbed in for Rasul Butler. And the Suns making a change here as well. Hawes is checked in. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Galloway kicks to Miles. Inside. Here's Sullinger. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Both free throws good from Sullinger. "19 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now here's Bledsoe. He's coming off a 19-point game against Indiana. The dish to Goodwin. From deep three-point range, no good, trying to beat the buzzer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a... Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
They've got Jared Sullinger. Thomas is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And the thing about Eric Bledsoe, he's an absolutely terrific athlete. Insane athletic ability, his speed with the ball, especially Greg in the open court. Remarkable.
Yeah, and when he gets a full head of steam, look out. He goes beast mode, if you will, on the basketball floor. He really, truly is like a running back in the open field.
Now, here's Thomas. Takes it from 10. Bledsoe with the rebound. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Indiana Pacers. Kicks it to Hawes. Feeds it to Williams. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Goodwin, and it's blocked by Jordan. Outside Thomas. Jordan sets the pick for Thomas. Middleton outside. 5 to shoot. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Middleton's got 5 points so far. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
The Celtics with the lead. Thomas kicks to Crowder. Dishes to Sullinger. There's the pass to Thomas. The feed now to Jordan. Right through the D for the layup. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Goodwin kicks to Bledsoe. And it's blocked by Jordan. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Thomas dishes to Sullinger. Shot left block. Can't hit. So Phoenix will take it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Now here's Goodwin. Defense right on him. Bledsoe passes to Williams. Phoenix no good that time either.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Now here's Middleton. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana. Back to Thomas. Phoenix grabs the miss. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Bledsoe kicks to Williams. Offensive rebound.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Now here's Crowder. He's guarded by Williams. And here's Crowder. Sullinger the screen. Middleton outside. Takes a shot at the elbow, and he hits the jump shot. Middleton's got 5 points now this quarter.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection. Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Reggie Evans, he's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Sewell Butler comes in for Chris Middleton. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. A clear look for Williams. No good off the back of the rim.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication there.
To the inside. Crowder. That's good. And so Galloway with the assist. And now a 7-point Celtic lead.
Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half. They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy's just too much speed.
Celtics leading by 5. Evans outside. Here's Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks that one from the post. Crowder's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Knight kicks it to Tucker. Over to the wing. Lure can't hit.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Crowder off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Low block shot. A nice shot by Booker.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Here's Galloway. Outside Jordan. That's a 2 from Butler. Booker pulls it in. Suns trail by 5. Tucker dishes to Lewis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Suns have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Boston making a switch here. Miles is checked in, and the Suns making a change here as well. Stevenson's checked in. Galloway kicks to Evans. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Lure's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside Knight. He kicks it to Stevenson. And the Suns miss again.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Booker the pass tonight. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Tucker. Suns keep it alive. Lure dishes to Booker. And Tucker kicks to Booker. Butler against Knight. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. There's Galloway. He's guarded by Knight. Here's Galloway. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Knight. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Knight's got 4 points in the quarter. The Celtics have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. And sometimes it feels like Brandon Knight is the Rodney Dangerfield of the NBA. The poor guy just doesn't get much respect.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Through the end of last season, he'd already been on 3 teams in 5 years. On one hand, it may be disrespectful, but teams recognize his ability, too.
Here is Miles. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Galloway with the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 3.
They brought up their 3-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well right now. The defense may need to think about making some kind of adjustment to slow that down.
Now here's Booker. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break. And on the topic of Brandon Knight, you have to wonder why he's been traded around so much. I mean, it wasn't due to a slow start because he made the All-NBA rookie first team. He's smart, has a strong work ethic, proved himself to be a clutch shooter in college, the kind of guy you normally wouldn't think about dealing for someone else.
Now here's Butler. Now Miles. The kick outside to Butler. Here's Galloway, defended by Booker. And here's Miles outside. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. And now an 8-point Celtic lead.
You know, talking about Brandon Knight, part of the reason he's been traded so often is because teams are offering great prospects in return. Detroit dealt him for Brandon Jennings, and Milwaukee dealt him for Michael Carter-Williams. Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Galloway kicks to Jordan. Here is Miles. He's guarded by Stevenson. Here's Evans. Can't hit, and Phoenix will come the other way. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Stevenson with a clean look. Cans it from downtown. Stevenson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Yeah, and you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Zeller, he's checked in for Jordan. Sullinger comes in for Reggie Evans. Chris Middleton's checked in for Rasul Butler. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Langston Galloway. Now here's Thomas. 7 points in the game.
That's just tremendous. You'd love to see a smaller player who can mix it up inside and handle himself in the paint area.
And that one's good by Stevenson.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Here's Sullinger. Following the basket by Lance Stevenson. Here's Zeller. That's good. Zeller's got his 2nd bucket.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Shot is off. Great D that time for Middleton. To the left side wing. Here's Miles. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And with a break in the action, let's now view the NBA assist leaders. Isaiah Thomas third.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Bledsoe against Middleton. There's the pick. Bledsoe passes to Warren. Back to Bledsoe. Warren sets the pick for Bledsoe. Jumper off the screen. Sullinger with the rebound.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. To the middle. Here's Middleton. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. T.J. Warren picks one up.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Now, here's Goodwin. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, here's Warren, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Warren's got 5 now. Outside Thomas. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And we've finished one half of basketball. Boston on top. They're up by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Some nice stretches of basketball from them, and at one point, they pushed the lead up to 7. The second quarter was when things really came together for them, and the result is they were able to... That does it for halftime as the game is just about set to get going again. We send you back to Kevin Harlan and crew for the third quarter.
Here we go, Boston. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
You look at what Middleton has done so far. He's got 10 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And, Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from behind.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Bledsoe and out of the backcourt. Marvin Williams is out there with Warren, and it's Hawes in at the 5 spot. And the shot by Warren, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Sullinger the screen. From the high post. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Knight on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas. It's Knight with the drive, and it's blocked by Jordan. 4-on-3 break. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. You're much better off making him go to the line.
And both free throws good from Crowder. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Middleton against Bledsoe. Williams, a screen on Middleton. Shoots off the screen. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And that's 12 points for Brandon Knight.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Thomas kicks to Middleton. Thomas sets a screen for Middleton. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Marvin Williams.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Middleton hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. No good from 11 feet.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games. I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And for Sullinger last season, further indication, Clark, that he needs to keep working on his conditioning.
And that was a concern coming into the league with Jared, is just how committed would he be to working on his body all the time and maintaining the level of conditioning that he needs. And injuries have been a part of that not being the case, but when he's out there, he's capable.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Spencer Hawes, first personal foul, team's third.
Sullinger, no good on the free throw.
Well, Sullinger has been great. He has 8 points and 4 assists.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Hawes, no luck.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Thomas dishes to Middleton. Jordan the screen, and Middleton kicks to Sullinger. It's deflected. Knight against Middleton. Knight passes to Hawes. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got his 7th assist in the game.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 9. Middleton outside. Back to Thomas, to the middle. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Langston Galloway's checked in for Boston. And the Suns here with a different look. Lure's checked in for Hawes. P.J. Tucker comes in for Williams. And Stevenson's checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's Booker in for Eric Bledsoe. Butler, he's checked in for Isaiah Thomas.
Phoenix timeout.
And the Suns call time.
Well, we all know how loud NBA arenas can get. I mean, last season there were some accusations thrown around that it wasn't all organic. I mean, some players felt as if some of the NBA crowd noise was artificial.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Clock at 6. Here's Stevenson, and Butler sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Here's Lure. He has 7.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
Here's Jordan. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
And the Suns miss again. Some heavy accusations about artificial noise being pumped in last year. We've seen the issue in the NFL, talked about now in the NBA. Seeing it in other sports, there's a case that maybe the NBA's got to deal with this.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I know some stadiums, it might feel like there is extra noise being pumped in. And listen, there are a lot of fan bases that we have are just flat out loud. I mean, it can be electric. But having said that, I don't think we want to have the artificial noise being pumped in I think it does the game a disservice.
And he bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right there for sure.
He'll take those all day.
Jordan the screen. The 3. It's Butler that time on the assist from Crowder. And that's now 7 points for Butler. Suns trail by 19. Knight with it. He's got 12. Stevenson inside the three-point line. Rebound by Butler.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Booker dishes to Knight. Suns moving the ball around. They get the rebound. Pass to Tucker. Outside Knight. To the wing on the left. And Booker kicks it to Tucker. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Tucker's got 6 points.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Celtics leading by 17. Here's Galloway. He's got 5. Inside. Here's Butler. No good. And Phoenix the other way now.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Booker drills the three-pointer. Booker's got his second basket of the game.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Tyler Zeller comes in for Jordan. And it's C.J. Miles in for Rasul Butler. Archie Goodwin, he's checked in for Phoenix. Now here's Zeller. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Sullinger the screen. Crowder kicks to Galloway. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on Brandon Knight. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Boston.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Suns trail by 16. Down low, here's Lure. That one goes. Count it. Lure's got 9 points.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Now here's Zeller. Now Miles. They get a hand on it and stolen by Knight. He dishes it to Goodwin. He feeds it to Tucker. And he gets the bucket. Tucker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Zeller. Knight grabs the board. Suns trail by 12. Plenty of space. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
In the corner, Miles with it. Goodwin with the steal. Now here's Knight. He's got 14. Unloads. And there's Goodwin on the assist by Knight. Knight's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought him back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And Lance Stevenson really couldn't find minutes in Charlotte last season. Ended up sitting out a lot of games as a DNP CD. Not the start he wanted with the new team.
There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his first foul. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Celtics. And for the Suns, Marvin Williams is checked in for Lure. T.J. Warren comes in for Lance Stevenson. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Knight. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And let's step aside for a minute to look at some of the point guards who have been doing a whole lot more than passing lately. They're the top scorers at that position over the last 10 games. Eric Bledsoe, fourth.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and put points up while they find ways to get the rest of the team involved. Really the complete package.
And to me, that's what makes them so special. I mean, they don't have one way to punish you offensively. They've got several. You want your point guard to be the most versatile player on the squad, and these guys are.
To the inside. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Warren.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Now here's Sullinger. He's got 15. Thomas a screen. Sullinger passes to Miles. Phoenix grabs the miss. And here's Bledsoe. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got 5 rebounds tonight. Boston leading by 8. Pass to Miles. There's the dish to Zeller. There's the screen. Thomas goes in, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And guys, as much as Isaiah Thomas can help you on offense, at times he can hurt you on the defensive side. Immediately posted up by whomever he's guarding, you have to give help. And, of course, that leaves your defense vulnerable, particularly on the weak side and controlling that defensive backboard.
And Phoenix making a change here. Booker's checked in. Greg, you're talking about Isaiah Thomas before. Certainly his short stature limits him on Clark, the defensive side.
Yeah, but you know what? He doesn't rack up a ton of steals, given his instincts and quickness. I think he really focuses on making his impact at the offensive end.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 11. Miles dishes to Zeller. Outside for Thomas. This one for 3. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Middleton against Bledsoe. There's the pick. Off the pick. Bledsoe with another miss.
Kevin, not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
Thomas kicks to Middleton. Thomas against Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. Sullinger passes to Miles. And the layup's good off the glass. Miles has got 5 points so far.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Bledsoe dishes to Williams. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Boston leading by 13. Thomas with the ball. 14 points for him. Kicks it to Sullinger. Middleton outside. Out left to the wing. Unloads. And the wing jumper offline. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. So it's the Celtics now. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Chris Middleton is out there with Thomas. Then it's Tyler Zeller. Then it's Jordan. And it's Crowder in at the small forward. That's the Boston 5. No one covering. And that's 17 points for Isaiah Thomas.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Pause, no luck.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Thomas kicks to Middleton, shoots the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 5 assists in the game.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Warren sets the pick for Bledsoe. Knight wide open, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. Lewis checked in for the Suns.
John Lewis.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Bledsoe against Middleton. Warren sets the pick for Bledsoe. Here's Knight. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Celtics leading by 14. Outside Thomas. Jordan sets the pick for Thomas. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And he lays that one in.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Middleton. Feeds to Zeller. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his 2nd personal foul. At the line for the Celtics.
And that one falls for Zeller.
Tyler Zeller. He'll be at the line shooting 2.
And so Zeller nails both of them. Suns trail by 14. Bledsoe passes to Knight. They set the pick. Dishes it to Warren. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Celtics leading by 14. Outside Thomas. And the pass to Jordan. Ripped away. Bledsoe outside. Warren dishes to Knight. Crowder with the steal. Now Thomas. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Jordan kicks to Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jeff Hornacek as he addressed his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Warren. coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Well, T.J. Warren had a very interesting start to his NBA career. Spent most of the first half in the D-League.
Late on the fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate.
In the second half, Clark, he finally got some minutes and really provided a spark.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't have great range on his jumper right now, and he's not an elite ball handler, but he's one of the best cutters in the game. Moves well without the ball, so I think his future is bright nonetheless.
And talking about TJ, guys, he put up a few interesting numbers towards the end of last season. Shot 64% from the field in March. Had 18 points in one game, 17 in another. The last game of the year, he chips in with 6 assists. So now it's up to him to put it all together on a more consistent basis.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, guys, well, Brad Stevens had some advice for the team over that last break. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Boston leading by 14.
But what I'd like to see are major improvements on defense. I mean, he shows active hands when he's near the ball, but he can also be a bit lazy as a defender and gambles and reaches too much. And, you know, getting back to TJ, yes, he needs to improve his shooting. That won't get it done at this level.
The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. There's a screen. Bledsoe for 3. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time.
For 3.
Knight's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Now here's Thomas. Zeller, a screen on Bledsoe. Thomas kicks to Zeller. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
To the left wing. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And that one's good. Bledsoe's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
And there's the feed to Crowder. Pick by Zeller. Pause with the block. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Celtics making a change here. Miles is checked in. Bledsoe kicks to Warren. Pass to Hawes. Wide open. That one off the back iron and out. Boston leading by 11. Outside Thomas. He kicks it to Miles. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bledsoe's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lets it fly. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Bledsoe against Thomas. They set the pick. It's Miles atop the key. They get it back. Another shot. And Zeller with the lay-in. Zeller's got 6 in the quarter.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Bledsoe, yes, and Knight with the assist that time. 14 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Bledsoe against Thomas. Pass to Miles. Hit by Zeller. Jumper off the screen. That's good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Suns trail by 11. Outside Knight. He dishes it to Bledsoe. Another three for Phoenix.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
And here is Thomas. Jordan the screen. Here is Miles. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Take a look here at what Miles has been doing. He's got 10 points, and he's put one three-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Bledsoe. The Celtics have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Thomas with the ball. Jordan the screen from downtown. Kept alive by Boston. Bledsoe against Thomas. He feeds it to Zeller. Second chance shot. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. And that's 12 points for Tyler Zeller.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Bledsoe outside. Inside. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Jared Sullinger's checked in for Tyler Zeller. And the Suns also making a change. Marvin Williams is checked in for John Lewis. Now Crowder. Back to Thomas. Here is Miles. Outside for Thomas. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And he knocks down the first one.
Isaiah Thomas will be at the line shooting 2.
Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas.
As a team, they're hovering around 86 to 87% from the line. That's exactly what you want to see. I mean, converting at that rate, that'll win you a lot of games.
And Jordan sends it back.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
Thomas with the ball, and it's Knight picking him up. Here's Sullinger. Bledsoe with the rebound. Bledsoe's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Knight passes to Bledsoe. Williams sets a screen for Bledsoe. The 3. Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Timeout called. The Suns.
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
Six on the shot clock. The shot by Knight, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now, here's Thomas. Out to the right wing. Miles dishes to Sullinger. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Bledsoe kicks to Knight. Again, the miss by Knight.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Right wing. And here's Crowder. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Sullinger. Bledsoe with the defensive effort.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
A shot by Knight, no good. Thomas with the ball. Down low, here's Sullinger. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
At the line for the Celtics.
And he knocks down the first one.
He'll be at the line shooting 2.
Both free throws good from Sullinger.
And guys, more and more, we're seeing the league try to protect the health of the players. I mean, you see the evidence on the court. Over the last 5 years, the league has cut down the number of cameramen along the baselines in half, giving these great athletes a little more runway to land safely.
They can take their time on this possession.
Guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, it gives themselves a little break, too.
Gets the ref.
Yep.
Right.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Boston.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum in this one.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing for Thomas. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Galloway kicks to Evans. Passes to Butler. From deep, Miles. Rebound by Williams. And here's Phoenix. A 12-point game. It's Knight with the drive. Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Galloway. Booker. It's off. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith without Isaiah Thomas. He was the engine that drove this team the whole night, and his teammates had no problem harnessing the power of that motor. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast.